Hello guys, finalKenpachi here. Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video guys. In this video we are getting rebalance update for the some blessing guys. Some blessing actually getting rework. Some of them just a little bit change and massively. All blessing gonna give us stat bonus right now. We are gonna take a look each of them individually and I'm gonna tell you guys which blessing gonna be good on the what kind of build of the champion we are using. Before we jump the video, if you guys love in this kind of videos, please like the video and sub my YouTube channel. Let's go now. Alright guys, here is the clarification about the upcoming balance. So now guys, from the blessing, we are gonna get every stat bonus. What does that mean? Every blessing gonna behave guys, HP, attack, defense, critical damage, resistance, accuracy, and the speed bonus. But see, this is looking amazing on the paper. Except some champion like a Trunda guys. You guys don't want to give the Trunda high, hope to say that, accuracy. Because Trunda, this ability, everybody, if she's not place a stun debuff, she's gonna attack twice, which is what you want from the Trunda. Otherwise, she's only gonna attack one time, guys, okay? Unless you want CC Trunda for the live arena. Not bad tactic, actually. But now your Trunda gonna get some accuracy bonus. Keep that on your mind. But obviously, this is a great news for the defensive nuker, guys, right? For example, Harima, Ragash, Status, Soulless, you know, they're the good one. So there wasn't a blessing, a single blessing give us defense bonus with the critical damage, guys, right? We can use the chain breaker, we can use the ship, we can get a defense bonus, but they doesn't give us any critical damage, right? Like if you're looking like they are different alternative, for example, Soul Reap, attack bonus with the critical damage, right? Same for the Ward of Phelan, right? For the HP nukers. HP bonus with the critical damage, but the defense nuker wasn't have anything like that until now. With this new update, guys, defense nuker gonna get some love. Another thing, guys, we still don't know Plarium gonna give us free blessing reset after the patch. Hopefully they will. We asked them this question, but we didn't get reply yet. If they reply anything soon, guys, I'm gonna post it on the YouTube and the Discord. You guys can catch them on there. Now let's jump the rework on the blessing, and I'm gonna tell you guys which blessing going to be fit amazing on the champion. Alright guys, here is the first blessing going to get rework, Dark Resolve. Previously has a chance of blocking any freeze provoke and the True Fear debuff whenever an enemy tries to place them on this champion. And on the 6-star bonus there is no cooldown, so he can be do it anytime, only 25% chance of the blocking. After the update, guys, increase the damage inflicted by this champion according to the number of the dead allies on their team. Doesn't increase the damage from poison, HP burn, or the bomb debuff. The damage increase going to be 5% per dead ally. So if you are talking about in the arena, guys, 15% damage bonus. If your ally die, but your nuker is alive, I know how it sounds like, then you can get a 15% damage bonus if you have a 6-star. So this blessing, obviously, there's a couple of champions coming to my mind. First of all, as you guys see from the picture, it's a lion and Leo. It's a Leo blessing, guys. Leo not getting one shot from the passive skill, right? It's keeping him alive. Also, his damage is increased by 1% for the every 1% HP lose. So if he's 1 HP, basically 100% HP, my bad, 100% damage bonus, right? And if you have a 6-star bonus on the Leo, he's gonna deal extra 15% damage basically. Which is Leo on this scenario can fit perfectly, guys. Second champion coming to my mind is the Heprak. Heprak, most of the people using Stone Skin and they are using like crispy team with him, right? Killing the team of the Heprak is not that hard thing. But if you touch somebody on the Heprak team, he's gonna counter attack you because of the passive skill. He's gonna use A2 ability, right? And if you Heprak have this blessing, he's gonna hit more. Let me know if you guys have another champion I missed it. Let's move to the next one. Alright guys, another blessing, Immersive Heal. They basically reworked this blessing, guys. It was Carapace. If I say wrong, I'm sorry for that. So before this champion will receive less damage from when under stun, freeze, sleep, fear, true fear, purification, debuff. Decrease damage received by 30% on the 6-star. After, heal this champion whenever a shield buff placed on them expires or it's removed or is broken by the enemy attack. The value of the heal is equal the portion of the this champion max HP. which is 15% heal, guys, on the 6-star bonus. This blessing is going to be seriously strong, guys, and there is a one champion coming to my mind. Let me know again if you guys have a better alternative. But Dutch, guys, Duchess in this blessing going to be sick in my opinion, because Duchess A1, guys, attack one enemy twice, which is she doesn't have any other skill beside this attack skill. She's placing block debuff, right, for turn, and this revive also have for turn. Anyway, so she's placing shield buff, ally with the lowest HP with herself. Every time she uses A1 skill, guys, which is most of the Duchess using lots of counter attack, right, masteries and stuff like that, she's doing lots of counter attack. Counter attack also gonna give the shield, so she's gonna get a shield and the ally with the lowest HP. So if you guys give the Duchess that blessing, every time enemy destroy the Duchess shield, she's gonna get 15% max HP heal. Most of the Duchess has above 100,000 HP, guys. Actually, my Duchess resist Duchess kinda, so her HP kinda low, but like there is a people who have like 120,000 HP on their Duchess, even maybe more, you know. Obviously they have a plus 4 Duchess, stuff like that. Mine is just 0. I only have 1 Dutch. But this blessing, guys, going to be very strong on the Dutch. I'm thinking to test this blessing actually on my Dutch. Let me know again if you guys have a better options. Alright, Faultless Defense. Faultless Defense also getting reward, guys. Before, this champion will receive less damage from each subsequent hit from the multi-hit skill. The damage reduction increase with the every additional hit. It's going up to the 35% damage reduction per hit, guys. So champion with hitting multiple, like for example, Quintus A1, guys, like Quintus A1. Let me show you real quickly. Attack 4 times if the target doesn't have a buff and if this is a critical, right? Ronda, obviously, Ronda A1 attack 3 times. She also attacked 3 times, excuse me, on her A2 ability. There's such arena champion can hit multiple, and this blessing was good against them, but it was a niche, right? Niche usage. And after it's changing now, whenever an enemy attacks an ally under increased defense buff placed by this champion, reflect the portion of the damage back to the attacker. It's going up to the 15% damage reflected, guys. Obviously, with champion casts an increased defense. There's a one famous one. I'm actually not sure Necret plays in that. I'm gonna take a look quickly, guys. Necret doesn't place in it, okay. So Siphi. Guys, Siphi, obviously one of the best increased defense champion. She's not only placing increased defense, block debuff, increased speed. Also filter meter. She's absolutely one of the best champion in the game, right? And this placing, guys, she's gonna place increased defense, and she's gonna reflect. I mean, everybody, doesn't matter who in your team, gonna reflect the damage back to the attacker, 15%. So this Faultless Defense, guys, can be very strong on the Siphi, in my opinion. I don't know, there is other champion. I mean, obviously, like everybody favorite champion right now, everybody getting hype about him, right? Aletreon. Aletreon, I believe, has an increased defense as well. Sure, you can also use that on the Aletreon, especially if you go his 5-star as well. Going to be sick, going to be help you a lot. So let me know again if you guys have a better alternative, and let's jump to the next one. Alright, guys, Heavencast getting insane buff, I would like to say. Before, debuff, actually it's a literally reward, guys, like this literally different blessing right now. Debuff placed by the champion default skill is ignore percent of the target resistance. It was a 40% ignore target resistance with the 6-star bonus, but the thing is you have to use A1 skill to do that, right? It was kinda, you know, it was good like champion like Geomancer on the Hydra, because their A1 is the AoE attack, but you got it, right? It's totally reworked right now, guys. Increase the damage inflicted by this champion according the number of the buff on them. Doesn't increase the damage from poison HP burn or the bomb debuff. So basically, guys, on the 6-star bonus, there's gonna be 2% damage per each buff. So of course this is massive. Actually, there is already some champion damage increasing by their how to say that, buff. For example, guys, Seer, right? Seer actually or champion sorry. Seer right there, guys. So remove wall buff, blah 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 blah. damage increase according to the number of removed buff. So, oh, I'm not sure actually this is gonna work with this here. I think it does work with this here, guys. I'm pretty sure it does work with this here. And another champion, obviously, most famous one is the Taras, right? I think most of the people, Taras owner, gonna use this blessing on him now because he already have a damage bonus from the each buff. So you already gonna build a team around the Taras with loss of buffer to increase his damage. So it can fit him perfectly, Taras. Another champion, it's a single target, but it can hit quite hard, guys, especially each buff he have him. Again, number of the buff on this champion has, and with this blessing, the number of the buff he has, he's gonna deal extra damage. Let me know again if you guys have a better alternative to fit on this blessing. Again, by the way, like you don't have to use this champion. Like basically, guys, if your team around of your DPS champion has a loss of the buffer, any champion can get benefit from this blessing, guys. Okay, anything like 2% damage for the each buff. Like even like Arix, for example, my favorite, one of my favorite DPS, right? I mean, I have a loss of the buffer with my Arix team, so I can just it's just gonna increase her damage, right? So I'm gonna keep that on my mind after that. So there we go. Let's jump to the next one. There we go. We are in Indomitable Spirit right now. This blessing getting a buff. Before has a chance of the blocking stun, sleep, fear debuff whenever an enemy tries to place them on this champion. On the 6-star bonus, guys, 25% chance of the blocking debuff, no cooldown. After, now it's still gonna be block the stun, sleep, and the fear debuff, guys, but it's also gonna be blocked through fear, freeze, and the provoke debuff as well. And the chances increase 30% from the 25%. This blessing going to be fit perfectly on the pure HP champion, guys. They has no resistance, you know, just HP, just high HP, guys. Bolster set maybe, you know. Obviously, this kind of champion was using ship. We are gonna mention the ship soon, but this is there is another alternative for them now because ship getting nerf. Again, we are coming there soon. So again, let me know if you guys have another alternative with this blessing. Iron Whale, guys. Iron Whale also getting a rework. Before, decrease the damage this champion receive from enemy skill activated by other skill, or when enemies inflict damage when it is not their turn. So basically, guys, this is counter attack, ele attack blessing, right? And on the 6-star bonus, decrease the damage received by 30%. So after, decrease the damage this champion receive according to the number of the debuff on them. Doesn't decrease the damage from poison, HP burn, and the bomb debuff, guys. So on the 6-star bonus, decrease the damage received by the 2%. So obviously, this blessing also fits perfectly on the pure HP meta, guys. If you want a reduction your damage taken, go for this. If you want the not getting controlled by the enemy team, go for the intimidation presence. Damage receive, not that bad actually for the each debuff, but not sure it's gonna be help you to keep you alive, you know, like especially depends on the debuff, right? Most of the people not gonna use useless debuff on the arena, like, you know, you are most likely going to see decrease attack or maybe decrease defense, most likely, right? And if you get a decreased defense only, obviously this 2% damage received, less damage received, is not going to help you to survive. So again, Iron Whale need a little bit more love in my opinion, but can be very, very good again on the pure HP support champion. Alright, Lethal Dose. Lethal Dose also getting a buff, actually getting a buff, guys. So on the 5-star bonus, increase the damage enemy receive from poison debuff by 100%. And after, increase the damage enemies receive from the poison debuff to 100%. On the 3-star, it's a 50%. Before, after 100%. In the 1-star bonus was 25%. And after, 50%. If I'm not mistaken, guys, Lethal is Arena blessing. So it's only working on the Arena. I didn't see any rework on beside PB. So I think still going to work on the arena, guys. Arena poison. I don't know, people. Like again, like placing debuff on the arena is already risky, right? And like if you're gonna bring a debuffer, it should be more than poison debuffer, to be honest. Like just place a decrease defense debuff and but actually guys, like 200% damage increase is not that bad though, you know. Poison, Mitrella. Poison is a like 1 week thing to right now on the current meta. There's a Maricha. Maricha passive skill, whenever she got a poison, guys, just plays a block damage buff. But damage bonus is looking very solid actually. Let me know if you guys have any poison champion can fit on the arena beside the Mitrella. Maybe we can try this. Not bad. Now let's jump to the Polymorph. Ship. Alright guys, here we are on the Polymorph, the ship. Long ago, they said they are gonna nerf the ship. And here we are seeing the nerf. So guys, nothing has changed, basically. There is just one small change, guys. I'm gonna ask you guys that, is that enough or not? So basically, guys, there's a chance of the placing ship debuff on the enemy champion for 2 turns whenever they place a debuff on this champion. Or whenever an enemy remove or steal the buff from them. Occurs once per enemy turn. So that's little thing over there, guys. The yellow text over there. Let me zoom it so you guys can see it. Occurs once per enemy turn. So what does that mean, guys? Like they said before, they teased it before actually. Champion like Madame Series, for example. When she got a turn, she's only gonna have a 1 time to get a ship. Because her skill, guys, remove all buff, is a chance of placing ship, right? Place a decrease attack debuff, another chance of place a ship on her, and decrease defense debuff, right? So before, guys, Madame Series, for example, whenever she used that skill against the ship target, she has a 3 chance to get ship or not. Now she has only 1 chance. So doesn't matter how many debuff you are placing on the enemy team, or doesn't matter you are removing their buff at the same time placing them on the debuff like Madame Series doing right now. So champion like Madame Series, Romanto, obviously the another one, very famous one, right? Romanto, guys, attack enemy, remove all buff, and place a block active or block passive skill. So Romanto, or for example Romanto A2 skill, which is great example, attack 4 times, right? Each of them placing a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 debuff, guys. So for example on the Romanto, let's say you was using this skill against the 6-star ship, you have 5 chance to get a ship from the 6-star ship, which is the, in the percent, if you are gonna talk about it, let me see that real quickly, guys. I don't remember the percent right now. Polymorph on the 6-star, guys, it's a 20%, and if you are using the blessing Pearson presence, you are gonna get extra 5%. So 25% chance Romanto can get a ship by 5 times. But now after the rework, guys, he's only got his chance is going to be just 25%. So doesn't matter which skill Romanto using, or doesn't matter which debuffer / buff stripper you are using, you have only 1 chance. Obviously this is not going to help you if the enemy team has a multiple ship. Your chance, especially if it is AoE debuffer, right? Like Madame Series, for example. Let me show you real quickly again. So you are using this skill, okay? Remove all buff from all enemies. If the all enemies has a ship blessing on them, obviously your chance still going to be very high. The ship nerf is not that great, guys, to be honest. I mean, not that enough in my opinion. They definitely didn't kill the ship. You guys can still using the ship blessing. It will still scare the lots of the people. But it's a little bit better now. Special champion who doing multiple things on their scale, like Madame Series and Romanto. Let me know in general, guys, what you guys thinking about this rebalance update. I am cannot wait to give my defense nuker, the blessing, whatever I want, you know. And I wanna try Sifi and the Duchess new blessing. It's gonna be nice on them. Thank you so much for the watching again, and catch you guys on the next time. Bye bye.